I'm going to talk about my septum piercing experience today. Well, tonight. It's like 2 in the morning. And I can't sleep, as always. You don't know what a septum is? A septum it is. If you don't know what a septum is, it is this little thing right here. Well, it's not really little, but I had it done for 3 years. I got it done when I was 16. I had it done professionally. My parents hated the idea, but they went along with it. So, I got it pierced in one of the first tattoo and body piercing shops that my town had opened up. It wasn't the first one, but it was one of the first, and it was an awful shop. I wish I would have went to the city over and had it done. You'll just see. So when I go in there, the people that are in there are really rude. Tattooist and the piercer was awful rude, and he had some woman in there with him, and she was really hateful as well. And the tattoo and piercer guy, he was like really scary looking. Like, he had a humongous clown tattoo on the back of his head, and you know that had to hurt. So he was like pretty badass to sit through that. I mean, he was scary, and he might have been intimidating and everything, but he was an awful piercer. Anyway, when I went in, he laid me down on the chair table thing, which I thought was unusual, because I thought that like from probably like here up, that whenever you had a piercing done, that you got to sit up, because I thought anything like facial, like, you know, the little dermals in the chest, that was like sitting up worthy. But this guy was like, no, you're gonna lay down. So I knew something was a little weird there. I mean, I know you can lay down to it, but I didn't think it was typical to lay down when you're getting a facial piercing. I don't know. So he didn't feel for a sweet spot, because, you know, some people have little sweet spots where they're supposed to pierce, because you're not supposed to pierce through the cartilage up there, just in the sweet spot. He didn't mark a little thing. He didn't even clamp it. He just got the needle, got everything ready, put a receiving tube on this end, and didn't even care. Just wanted, I think that he really just wanted to get me out of there, and then I was just giving him money, that he didn't care what happened to me. So whenever everything was done, he did not give me any information about the piercing. He did not tell me how to clean it. He didn't tell me anything. That was just weird. So I'll go home, and this is where another part of the awful experience comes in, is that it was crooked. And my mom called the shop and told them that I'd just been in there and it was crooked and etc. And they told me that it was just swollen. I'm like, okay. They told me it hadn't went down in the next 2 days to come back. I'm not gonna like take a piercing out and let them re-pierce it. So I didn't go back, because it was just an awful shop, and they were going to charge me another $70 to re-pierce it whenever they messed it up to begin with. It's still crooked now, but I mean, you can't really tell. I don't think. Can you tell? You have to let me know. In the future, let me know if you can tell. I'll be waiting for your futuristic responses. Alright, so my pain tolerance is pretty high. I've had kidney stones 2 or 3 different times. I didn't want any pain medication, and you know that's like one of the top 10 pains ever. And I'm not bragging like, oh, I'm a big badass, I can take pain. No, I'm just saying, like, if you're getting your septum pierced and you're listening to my pain tolerance, just know that everybody's pain is different. I'll be like, well, she said it didn't hurt that bad, so it's not going to hurt me. The piercing itself was a 2 out of a 5. The only thing that really bothered me is that my eyes watered really bad. Alright, so I did have to change my ring 2 days after it was pierced. I know that's awful. You're probably thinking, why is she even making a video informing me about septum piercings? But I had to take it out for school, and my school was they were not lenient on piercings at all. And I knew that I was going to have to hide it when I went to school, but I was thinking that maybe I could flip it up, as you can with septum piercings. They pierced me with a 14 gauge, and they put in a 14 gauge, which is another problem with this guy, because you're supposed to pierce 1 gauge higher than the ring you're putting in, and he didn't do that. He pierced with a 14 and put in a 14, and yeah. So that ring was too big in my nose to flip up. And now I do have a 16 gauge, because I have a really small nose, and then a 14 gauge was like, woo, and then, you know, this one's a little bit smaller. But anyway, I'm getting so sidetracked. The pain of changing my ring 2 days after was a 4 out of a 5. It hurt. I wanted to cry. I wanted to just scream. I wanted to do everything. It really hurt. Do not change your ring until it's fully healed. It's not healthy for your piercing. I was stupid to change mine. I should have just probably waited until I got out of school to have it done or over the summer break, but you do what you do. Now, I cleaned mine with saline solution. That is the stuff that cleans contacts, so I did that, and for the first few days I did use Neosporin. The only problem is that it did crust over a little bit, so that was kind of icky. But you can clean them with sea salt or the H2 Ocean, or the generic of H2 Ocean from your piercer. I'm going to show you guys the ring that he put in. The ring was also crooked after he pierced it, but this is the ring that he put in, and then I'm going to show you the other types of rings that are typically found in septum piercings and what you can wear on them. What is an easy way to show you guys this piercing? I'm going to put it on a background of this little ghost guy. It is a horseshoe barbell. Now you can wear other kinds. No, I'm going to get us at the ghost again. It is, I dropped it. This one is a captive bead ring, but those are typically found in septum piercings. And another one, I'm just going to leave it out of focus so I can just do this. Another one I've wore in mine before is a retainer. Another type of retainer, which is my favorite retainer ever, but I just can't wear it because where it's crooked, it looks off and it kind of hurts what's in. But it is another retainer. I think I just said that. Did I say that? Tell me in the future if I said that already. I hope you guys enjoyed my little ghost. I'm like obsessed with ghosts and like anything Halloween, so that just fit perfectly. Alright, I'm going to give you guys some tips because you're watching this for a reason. To prevent any kind of pain after you have it pierced, I'm going to get rid of the little ghost. Don't change it until it's completely healed because it could get infected that way. Mine luckily did not get infected. Try not to touch it unless you're cleaning it. I know it's hard to not touch a piercing if it's new, but try not to touch it unless you're cleaning it. Clean it at least twice a day and don't over clean. That was one of my problems. Mine got irritated because I cleaned it too much. So there is a thing in cleaning it too much because it can get irritated. If yours was to happen to get infected, this is just common knowledge. I mean, I don't even know why I'm telling you, but I just want you to know in case you don't. Do not remove any piercing. Doesn't matter, septum, lip piercing, Monroe, like I've got here, eyebrow, navel, anything. Do not remove any type of body piercing if it's infected. Let it heal, let the infection leave, and then if you want to take it out after that, you can. If you take a piercing out while it's infected, the infection is going to stay in there while it's healing up, and then you're just going to be in a mess. Just do not take it out if it's infected. But my number one best advice for you, for everyone ever, is go to a shop that is respectable and trusted. Like I said, I was a 16-year-old girl that wanted her septum pierced, and I made a mistake with going to a bad shop. I found out about a year after I got my septum done there that they were giving out staph infection with tattoos. Now, that's pretty awful. I was lucky that I didn't contract staph infection from them, because if they're giving it in tattoos, they can give it in piercings. Luckily, that shop was closed down. Research shops in your area, ask around. Go in a shop, make sure everything's clean in it, or even if it looks clean, do a little more research on it, because I would hate to see someone go into a shop and get like an infection or staph as that shop was doing, or anything like that. Just make sure that the shop is clean, respectable, trustable, worthy of your money, and please never pierce yourself, because that can be a big ordeal itself, and that's just awful. Always go to a professional, always make sure that professional is clean, and that's it. I hope this was helpful for you guys, but I'm lucky that I got to keep it. Lucky it didn't get infected, I didn't get an infection, and I hope you guys have a better experience than I did. Hopefully you all have a better experience, and I hope you enjoyed my ghost, my little ghost friend. he made a special appearance. I want to give him a name. What should I name him? Leroy or something. I don't know. This video's too long anyway. I've got to stop it. I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day. It's like 2 a.m. here, so when this gets uploaded, it'll be another beautiful, wonderful day. So, I'll see you guys in my next video. My next video should be a paranormal vlog. I had a really awesome paranormal experience that really was great to me, and I want to vlog to you guys about it, so that should be my next video or the next one after that. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye!